Hey guys, what's up, man? It's your boy AlfDaMvp. Keep bringing you another UFL video. So today I want to talk about my experience with the game so far. I have played around about roughly about 100 games. So I want to talk about my experience so far with the game. I do want to talk about my showdown experience this weekend as well. So far with the game is cool. There was that period where 4-3-3 was everyone was playing 4-3-3. I do think the 4-3-3 is easily counted now. You just have to really lock in and focus with the defending. Because that was like that period, like those couple of days where everyone's playing 4-3-3 was so boring. You know, with these games, you are gonna get metas. There's always gonna be a meta. It's just one of those fortunate things. It's just so early in the game, but I have seen a variety of formations, especially this weekend. I saw so many different formations. I mean, one of the best players I came across this weekend played like the 4-5-1, the one with the two cams, left mid, right mid, and CM. He played some of the most beautiful football I've seen on this game. Absolutely cooked me. I think 4-1. Like, salutes to whoever that player was, man. He absolutely cooked me this weekend. Like, I did nothing I could do. He was just a phenomenal player. The dribbling, the passing, and moving, it was absolutely beautiful. I was like, oh man, I need to try that formation. He was absolutely beautiful, the football he was playing. Really good 1-2s, link up plays, good wing play, good through the middle. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, speaking about my showdown experience, overall it wasn't the best. I'm not sure if it's because there's loads of new players joining the game with this weekend and want to get involved in showdown, but I did have a lot of laggy players. I was coming up against a lot of players that had the lag. It did put me off. I mean, like this game, I had a little bit of lag. This was one of the least laggiest games I played. I mean, soon in the game, you don't even recognize this lag. It barely happened. But yeah, when I was hearing about what the players that were going 15-0 were getting for their rewards, I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. 10 mil CP is not great. I mean, that's a weekly challenge, for goodness sake. Like, we're playing 20 games. Well, about 19 games possibly. Yeah, somewhere up to loads of 19 games to try and freaking, you know, earn rewards, and 10 mil CP is not it. I do think though, going forward, I did see a lot of new players play this game this weekend. Like, a lot of new teams, like very low ranked teams. They must be fresh to the game, absolutely fresh. I do think they could add an XP modifier during this event. So if you play showdown mode, maybe you can have double XP, like 2.5 XP, maybe even 3 times XP, because that would keep like the seasoned players playing, because when they get the higher players, you know, I'm not sure if a lot of you know this, the max rank on this game is 91. So once you get to your player gets 91, that's it. They will, however, level up, but once they level up, they get a skill point. So you keep earning skill points and making your players like really good through skills. I'm not sure what the skill point cap on is though. Once they hit 91, I'm sure there's got to be a cap. They can't just keep earning skill points. That would be ridiculous. So players just get ridiculously broken, right? They need to keep players coming back, as well as trying to keep the newer players engaged. I know they said they're gonna add icons at some point, or legends, or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see. And they did say they are gonna adjust players on their performances. So ratings may go down and may go up. So that'll be something to look out for. Speaking of which, I have seen some news about some. I've seen 2 different kind of websites and forums about a UFL player database. I think that would be amazing, especially for newer players or players that just love creating various different teams to, you know, plan their teams. A bit like how you've got like Foothead and Footwiz for like Ultimate Team. I think UFL could definitely utilize something like that, like a player database, so we could look at players, really scout players, plan teams. You know, if you save that amount of playing games and saving your CP, and then you want to get like a whole new 11 and you plan it out, or you want to plan and get this player to get that player, then you've got somewhere to kind of reference that. Also, I do think they can add some like team slots. What I mean by team slots is, you know how you played, like, a lot of you have probably come from EAFC, and you know within EAFC when you have your club, you get a certain amount of like team slots that you can have. So you can have different themed teams. You can have a French team, you can have Bundesliga teams, you can have all these different teams if you wanted to, and you can have a variety of players in each. Now I think that's something that UFL should look at in the future, whether they give us maybe one team slot free and then we buy them with LP, like a couple with LP, which I think is fair. It's a free to play game. That's something that I would really like personally, because again, I think that will keep the newer players engaged and it will keep the seasoned players engaged. Keep them coming back, keep them using like the lower ranked players, trying to build new teams, use new tactics, keep the game fresh and interesting. Cause I'm someone who likes to mess around with different teams, different tactics. Also, that same reason I want the multiple team slots is that so I can try and use different tactics and kind of save the tactics that I like and save the ones I don't like. Like, I don't like the fact that I have to keep changing my duties, changing my my formation every time I want to change try new tactics in this game. It'd be nice that I could have a save slot to save the ones that I like, and then change them if I want to, try new ones, and if I don't like them, I could go back to the old ones and just overwrite them just like really quick. I think that would be a really, really good idea. Going back to rewards, I think I talked about like XP modifiers. I'm really sorry, the video is just kind of all over the place, but I want to talk about the idea of like XP tokens, or double XP weekends, just for general rank play as well. Maybe that's something they can look at. Again, I think that's like probably the fairest way for both sets of players. Like I said, the players that are gonna just want to grind the game as quick as possible, and for the players that want to take their time and use lower rated players. Oh, that's something that they could look at. Gameplay issues, defending. I've seen a lot of people talk about AI defending, and it's really strong. At times I feel like it is, and at times I feel like, well, in areas of the pitch, on the wide areas, I feel like the defense isn't the best. Like there, my defender just got absolutely cooked. And there, shooting. That guy should have at least got that shot on target from that close. Like, I see some players, even myself, like when you actually break down the defense and do some really nice like build-up play, you're just not rewarded with that final shot at goal. Like, you either just get crowded with defenders or the player just misses it and goes wide. And it's like really ridiculous. Like, if I've gone all that way to break down the defense and like create that opportunity for myself, I should at least get rewarded with a shot on target, at least, very minimum. So that needs to be looked at. I feel like some gameplay tweaks definitely need to be looked at. New update coming tomorrow, so we got 2 new challenges. They both lasted a week. The top 100 players with the most wins at the end of the challenge period within ranked will earn 100 million CP and 2,500 LP. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I think they could have just had win thresholds, so that everyone can kind of try and get those wins and try and get a reward. Top 100. I mean, there are a lot of people playing this game now, especially content creators that are going to play this for how many hours a day. I don't think it favors the people that don't get a chance to do that. So they could have changed that. And same with the second challenge. Maximum number of goals in ranked mode with Brazilian national players. And they have to be, not only do you have to have Brazilian national players, they've got to be in a certain kit. I will link the UFL December challenges page in this video, so you guys can have a look. Again, the top 100 will get 100 million CP and 2,500 LP. Again, they could have added thresholds for that. I think that really could have been something they could have done, so that everyone can kind of grind for some kind of reward. Yeah, with this update tomorrow, I have not seen any gameplay changes. However, the biggest change that's coming is an increase to XP. We are going to get a 50% XP increase, so we are looking at about 600 XP now per game per player, which is really cool. I definitely think that needed to definitely be improved with the XP. So that's something that is actually really, really good. So now for newer players, you know, I see a lot of newer players complaining they're getting put up against players that are like teams that are like ridiculous, and they're starting off with like the lower rated teams. It's crazy. So hopefully I can kind of balance it out. I'm working on a new tactics video. My last tactics video went crazy. It's had like over 1,000 views, and I'm getting a lot of good feedback and people interacting. It's really good. You know, we are playing this football game. Most part, it seems like people are enjoying it. You know, they want to interact and, you know, talk about their tactics and certain players. I really am loving that aspect of UFL, especially on Twitter. I was getting a lot of an interactive engagement, you know, talking about different tactics and different players. So yeah, I'm gonna play a couple more games with these new tactics, see how I get on, but they should be dropping soon. As you can see, this showdown game ended. I did end up winning 2-0. Nice goals by Balogun and Endrick. And you can see my record there, 4-1-4. So 4 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. And the 2 million CP, you know, I would have preferred some XP boosters. But yeah, that was my experience. That's my experience on the game so far. Those are some of my thoughts and opinions on how they can improve the game. What did you think about some of my ideas? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Please let me know in the comments. I'll be back with some more UFL. I probably won't be streaming it as much, but I will be dropping videos here or there. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for all the engagement and all the love the past couple of weeks playing UFL. I've really enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.